runs through one tackle, still on his feet, and gets out over the 25, near the clock running, 5:15 and counting here in the third quarter. Sesser trails by 2 scores plus. Wishbone set. Marlowe, the quarterback, up under center. Hands to Smith. Smith trying to get outside and stacked up right along the line of scrimmage. At their own 30-yard line. 4.5 to go. Third quarter, they trail 22-6. Wishbone set for Sesser Valere. Monty up under, or check that. Marlowe up under center. Turns, hands off. Hole here on the this side of the field. Keselowski has some yardage, still on his feet, and is going to bring the ball out over the 35. Smith behind Marlowe. Both ends in tight. Marlowe calls the play, sets him down at the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap. Keselowski again, and he is hit in the backfield for a loss of 4. And that sets up 4th down and 8. Now Smith is going to go in punt formation, and he's going to be standing back at about his 25-yard line. Will get the kick away just inside his own 30. Clock running. Here's the snap. It's a good snap. Smith with a high driving kick. Fielded back at about the 30-yard line. Upfield, the return man Freeman, and we're going to have a penalty flag. No clip on the play. It looked like there's one on the far side. Christopher, good field position out at their own 42-yard line. Clock down to 2:38 and stopped as he went out of bounds on the play. Christopher back on offense, 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Here's the snap. Monty pitches outside Chinello, and he is met in the backfield. And I'm trying to see 2-1. Back at Span Field and Christopher. Wishbone set for the Bearcats as Monty leads him up. Takes a snap, hands off to the second back on a counter. Bramlett has good yardage as he gets out close to midfield, a little bit over midfield. He's going to be just short of the first down, I think. Pinned on the spot where he rolls by. 2 minutes to go, third quarter, 22-6 our score. Monty leads him up from the huddle. Here's Monty on the quarterback keeper. He's going to have the first down as he gets down inside the 47-yard line down near the game. 1:35 and the clock counting here in the third quarter. Christopher 22, Sesser 6. Monty again up under center. Pitches out. And Bramlett has some room. Bramlett's going to go down the sidelines. Does anyone on the Sesser team have the angle? Yes. And Bramlett is forced out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Bramlett picks up 10, 20, 30, about 44 yards on the carry. And that moves the ball down inside the Sesser 10. Jiffer. Monty doing a good, Bramlett rather, doing a good job down the sidelines. Wishbone set. Monty the quarterback. Bramlett getting a break. Here's a handoff. Fletcher. Fletcher goes nowhere. 2nd and 7 for the Bearcats at the Sesser 7. Wishbone set. Both ends in tight. Monty up under center. Takes a snap. Hands off. Second back through. And that is Chinello on the carry. And he is stopped short of the 5-yard line. Wait until they unstack and the chain the carry. And that makes it 3rd and 5 from the 5. Very quickly here tonight. Down under 7, and I don't believe they get this play away before the end of the quarter. Yeah, they do. Chinello rolls out, keeps it on the quarterback keeper. Horn sails Chinello still on his feet trying to get into the end zone, and he does. Chinello on the 5-yard run gave a lot of ground. But got it, not just that. That's Monty on the score, not Chinello. Monty on the score. The quarterback keeper, as he rolled out, gave some ground, but was at the end of the, before we take our break. Here's the snap, the ball down, the kick is up, it's high, it's long, it's good. Monty, 5-yard run. Anfield. Christopher kicking off after the score at the end of the third quarter. Smith fields it at the 25-yard line, turns upfield, has a couple of blockers, down the sideline, still on his feet, has one man to beat, and he's going to be able to run all the way. He's down the sidelines, and Smith is going to go 75 yards on the score. I'm looking downfield, no penalty flags, and Donnie's going for the two-point conversion as they lined up in their wishbone set. And time by 4, Sesser CZR. They're going to go for the two-point conversion. 29-12 our score, 11:47 to go here in the fourth quarter of the ball game. Marlowe up under center, Prather in motion to the wide side of the field. Quick pitch, Smith trying to get to the corner, has one blocker, turns upfield, goes in for the score. Smith on the 2-yard. Three have to rely on their defense to step up, make some big plays defensively, force a turnover, and allow the offense back out on the field and see if the offense can get anything started. We're ready for the kickoff. Here's a high kick, spinning kick, fielded at about the 25-yard line. Turning upfield, the return man, Chanello, he gets out over the 30 to the 35, and down at about the 35 line of scrimmage. And the kicking team is still out on the field. One of the players off the bench had to come out and get it. Here's a handoff to Fletcher, the fullback. He's got a lot of running room. He's got the first down, and then gets out near the 46-yard line. Pick up 16, make it for the Bearcats. I have it as their 10th first down here in the ball game. Sesser was still only one first down from the line of scrimmage. 11 minutes to go. Monty has the wishbone set behind him. Ends in tight. Here's the snaps. Chanello trying to get outside, and he is going to be pulled down for a scores. Monty getting that wishbone set. Takes a snap up the middle. Bramblett again on the carry down the sidelines, and he is going to go the distance unless Kozlowski can run him down. He can't. Bramblett goes 50, 63 yards on the carry. 11 to go here in the fourth quarter. This fourth quarter starting out like it's going to be an exciting fourth quarter. 2 scores the first 1 minute, 50 seconds. Here's the snap. The ball's down. The kick is up in the air, and this kick is blocked. 1. We're back here at Spanfield, and Christopher answers the Sesser score in a big way. Now Smith going back deep, and see if he answers back again. Last week he had one kickoff for a return for a score, and he had a second one called back on a penalty. The ball's teed, and here's the kick, and they're not going to kick it to Smith. Ball was touched, fielded short, and covered by Sesser CZR. Officials timeout on the field, and 2 incomplete passes by Marlowe. A broken bone, now motion by Kozlowski with one back down behind Marlowe. Marlowe rolls down the line, turns upfield with some blocking, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Marlowe, no yards on the carry. He ran a long ways but didn't pick anything up. Second and 10, and 9 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Wishbone set, one wide out to the narrow side of the field for Sesser. Marlowe up under center. Has a snap, fumbles a snap. No, quick look in pass, nearly intercepted. The pass was intended for Guttner. The CZR football. Marlowe up under center. Motion by Smith to the narrow side of this field. Marlowe back throwing for Smith, and it's intercepted and dropped. Oh, that ball was right in the hands of Fletcher at the 40-yard line, his own 40-yard line, and he simple. It is kind of late, 8:50. Smith though is going into punt formation, and Smith will get the kick away from about his own 28, 29-yard line. The snap, a good snap, no pressure. Smith lines one down low, but takes a good bounce, bounces over the 30, and retreating to field it is Chanello, now giving some more ground, and Chanello is going to be pulled down back inside the 25-yard line. In our score, Christopher leading Sesser CZR in this Game 3 of the 1994 football season. Monty on the counter play inside, and it's either Fletcher or Bramlett on the kick. Some other big runs besides. 2nd and 5 for the Bearcats at their own 30-yard line. Here's a quick pitch to the outside. Fletcher going to be pulled down after a pickup of close to 5 for Christopher at their own 33-yard line. Make that the 38-yard line. No, make it to 33. Still a wishbone set. Monty keeps, rolls, in some pressure, and throws on the run. The ball is, ducked away by 2 Sesser defensive players. 2 of them had a back at about his 45-yard line. Here's the snap. It's a spinning kick. Smith fields it, turns upfield, runs through a couple of tackles, still down the sidelines, has one man to beat down the sidelines, and then is pulled down and forced out of bounds at about inside Christopher territory. The field. Now Kozlowski lines in the wing on the wide side. Marlowe back looking for some help. Gets down here Smith with a screen. Smith gets outside, runs over number 3, the defensive back, and Smith picks up a little bit of yardage down the sidelines. 5 for Sesser at the 40-yard line of Christopher. 5 minutes, 55 seconds, and the clock running. Now Prather goes on a wing to the left. Smith and Kozlowski in the backfield. Kozlowski now moves in motion to the left. Marlowe on the pitch to Smith. Smith in the backfield and pulled down for a 6, 7, 8-yard loss as the Christopher defense did a fine job in stringing that out and threw Smith for an 8-yard. 3rd and 13, 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Kozlowski in a slot to the left. Now motion by Smith to the right side of the field. And this pass out to Smith. Smith has one blocker, picks up some good yardage, gets over the 40 down to about the 33, 34-yard line. Southern Illinois Sports Productions, Game of the Week. Black Diamond Football, Sesser and Christopher here at Span Field in Christopher. Sesser going for it on 4th and 4 from the Christopher 39-yard line. They have to get to the 35. Marlowe on a look in. Smith on the outside. Yes. Is he down the sidelines? He's going to be able to be caught from behind. Yes, he is. But Smith picks up 24 yards. And a first. Wishbone set. Both ends in tight. Marlowe up under center. Long count. Goes back, looks towards the end zone, throws out here, intercepted, and see how much speed the defensive back has. Kozlowski back, and Kozlowski does a fine job defensively to make the play after the interception to force the charge. Make that a 47-yard return of the interception. Monty now hands off to a new back in the ball game, and I'm going to have to see who that back is. 20 seconds, the clock running here in the 4th quarter. Christopher is that far away from their 2nd conference win of the season in 3 games. New quarterback in the ball game, 2 in just a second. Again, a handoff to the up back, and he picks up a couple of 3 yards, 6-yard line. Wishbone set behind the new quarterback. Takes it, rolls, hands off to Nikes. Nikes has the first down, gets down to the 25, a pickup, and that will make it 1st and 10. 2:10 to go in the ball game as Christopher is getting a lot of players in the ball game. Quarterback calls out the signals, rolls down the line, throws it inside to the fullback, and he picks up a couple of yards. Sesser here tonight. Christopher is going to improve to 2-1. Overall, 2-1 in the Black Diamond. Sesser is going to fall to 1-2, 0-1 in the conference action. And defensively, Sesser did a fine job stacking that up that time. And I believe that's the 3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Wishbone set for Hobbs. And we have a penalty flag. They wind the clock at 39 seconds. Hobbs, the quarterback, sets him down. 3rd and 10. He fumbles the snap. Hobbs, I think, falls on himself. Score. 15 seconds and counting, and I don't believe either team, Christopher is going to have to run a play as we're inside 10 seconds. The officials, I think, are going to let the clock run out as we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the final score, 35-14. Christopher defeats Sesser Valera. Christopher 2-1 now in conference action. Sesser 0-1 in conference action, 1-2 overall. Both these teams will be back in action next week. Let's take a moment out right now. In fact, let's take 2 minutes out, and we'll be back with our post-game totals. Brought to you by Red Lake College.